The easiest way to find virtual wholesaling real estate deals absolutely for free, no cost at all, right now. If you're looking to get real estate deals for free and you got no money, this is going to be the step-by-step tutorial to show you exactly how to find deals for free. I'm not a broke wholesaling guru. I'm just going to give you the absolute best ways to find wholesaling deals with no money at all. I don't want a dime from you. I just want to get you success so you can get your first deal for free. My name is Zach Ginn. I've done over 1,000 real estate wholesaling deals, and what I can tell you is what I say works. I help hundreds of thousands of people get their first real estate wholesaling deal with no money out of their pocket, and most importantly, without paying anything. So if you're doing virtual wholesaling, this is going to be the best guide for you. But before we get into it, do me a big favor. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, and let's get into it. So honestly, what I could tell you, there are 4 main ways to find wholesaling real estate deals with no money at all, especially when you're a beginner. No crazy advanced systems or anything like that. Just stupid, simple, so you can just start finding these deals as quick as possible. So let's talk about the first and probably my favorite way. This might not be a spoiler for people that love watching my content, but they're just government lists. Government lists are hands down the #1 list for 2023 when it comes to finding amazing wholesaling deals and extremely motivated sellers. Government list is basically a list you can get from your local government, so your county or city, of people that own property with a distressed situation. These can be the code violations, which is basically a list of ugly houses that code enforcement drives around and finds. This can be the water shutoff list, which the local public utility company, which is owned by the government, shuts off water from people, and if the water's not running in the house, someone's definitely motivated to sell it. You got the fire damage property list, which is basically a list of people that had their house caught on fire. These are amazing. It's a low-key amazing list. I go on and on forever. You got the tax delinquencies. This is a list of people that aren't paying their property taxes, and they're maybe a year or 2 behind. Then you get the liens. But really, these are free lists you can pull right now today online, especially if you're doing virtual wholesaling. As long as you have an internet connection and maybe a VPN, you should be fine. So the main way here is just to pull this list. Now, if you want to learn exactly how to pull each one of these lists exactly, like step by step, me behind a computer doing a screen share showing you how to do it, just go to my free real estate wholesaling course, freewholesaling.com. And heck, even if you can't find the list, you can hop on my one-on-ones, which I give to you absolutely for free. We can hop on and talk to me for free, and I can actually show you how to pull the list. On top of that, once you pull that list, you have to find their phone number. So what can you do if you got no money? I recommend a website like truepeoplesearch.com, which will find anyone's phone number absolutely for free. Obviously, you can pay for a service like listria.com or zacday.com and get the best skip tracing. But if you got no money, truepeoplesearch.com is just good enough. But really, the top marketing channels I can tell you with government lists right now are going to be cold calling, SMS text blasting, and reverse drawing for dollars. Now, cold calling is pretty self-explanatory. We get a list from the government, we get their phone number, we call these sellers up, seeing if they want to sell their property. You might roll your eyes again, but you really get the script at freewholesaling.com, what to tell the sellers, how to handle the objections, and all those things. Next one here is SMS text blasting. This is basically when we get that list and the phone number and we actually text these sellers out. I know, you're like, Zach, I thought I had to spend $2,000 to learn SMS text blasting. SMS text blasting is actually something you can do for free. And literally, if you have something like Google Voice or even heck your own phone number, you can just text these motivated sellers and see if they want to sell their property. You probably can't do thousands a day, but heck, you can do 25 to 30 a day. And in a month, that's over 1,000. And that'll just help keep the ball rolling and moving forward so you can get a wholesaling real estate deal. On top of this too, this is a big one. But if you can't find somebody's phone number, I'd recommend you go on Facebook, find them on Facebook and slide in the DMs and say you had a quick question about the property and ask them if they're looking to sell the property. That is it. Now, the last one here is reverse drawing for dollars. Now, I talk about reverse drawing for dollars a lot, and it's technically free, it's technically not. You have gas money, but if you're driving around town already, it might not cost you any more money. But this is just when you get a sticky note, you could probably get in your closet or something, probably a quick 200, and just write on the sticky note, hey, this is Zach, I had a quick question about your property, please give me a call back. And then let's say you do all the code violations in your market, just slap that on the door. That's it. And then the seller's going to call you back and you get that lead. Most wholesalers in your own market aren't willing to do that. And if you can do it really effectively, it'll help you out. Now, there's apps like dmzac.com, which is basically a drawing for dollars app where you can input all the properties and it'll give you a route where to drive. But again, if you got no money, I would just get a list and just drive around town and look for it. There's also like delivery websites that'll show you the best route to put for time management. But reverse drawing for dollars is heavily underrated, and it is my favorite marketing channel for 2023. So if you mix my favorite marketing list with my favorite marketing channel for 2023, a mix like that is unstoppable. Now, number 2 here is another favorite of mine. It's the Zillow for sale by owner list. Now, if you watch watch me on this channel, or if you're subscribed for a while, you see once or twice a month, I'll go literally cold call Zillow for sale by owners live and actually just make offers. I love the Zillow for sale by owner list because it costs no money at all to start this. You go on Zillow, you find the market, and you start cold calling people that have their house listed. No skip tracing, the phone number's right there. Roughly, I like to offer around 70% of the listing price on these type of deals. And usually most of them say no, but for ones that say yes, those are usually really good wholesaling deals. On top of this, number 3, which is definitely a newer method I don't talk about too much, but it's definitely one I love revealing right now. And this is what I call the free JV reverse drawing for dollars method. And it's basically a simple process. You are doing virtual wholesaling. You might be in Slovenia, Nigeria, South Africa. Obviously, you can't reverse drive for dollars in Greenville, North Carolina. So what are you gonna do? You can find somebody in a Facebook group or in the comments of this YouTube channel, or maybe on one of my live streams and ask, hey, is there anybody in Greenville, North Carolina that wants to partner up? If you can drive for dollars for me, I'll cold call the leads and we can close it 50-50. There's a lot of wholesalers right now that are beginners that are so new and they just want to get paid now, where they'll drive for dollars and give you the lead. They'll have you close the lead and you'll split the deals 50-50. It's a good approach because they're putting in money driving for dollars and you are putting in your effort on closing the deals. So if you have no money, or heck, if you're doing virtual wholesaling and you'll find deals that cost no money, have people drive for dollars for you. Now, this being said, if you are JVing, you have to be a man or a woman of your word. Don't try to screw anybody. Don't try to do the wrong thing. Always do the right thing. And I promise you, it will lead to wholesaling real estate success. Number 4, last but not least, this isn't technically a list and a marketing channel, but it's definitely a method I think a lot of wholesalers who are starting out should do if you have no money. And this is really what we call speed wholesaling. And a technical term for this one, I'll call it reverse speed wholesaling, where you're doing reverse wholesaling, but you're also doing it with speed. So it's kind of like a blitz. So speed, reverse wholesaling. This is basically when we ask a cash buyer what areas they want to wholesale. Then from there, they say, hey, I want to buy in this zip code, 3 2s that are under $200,000. Boom. Okay, so what you're going to do, you're going to pull a list of all the government lists and only go after ones in that zip code in that criteria. You go speed, speed, speed. You lock up a deal in that type of buy box for the cash buyer. Bring it back to the cash buyer and say, hey, I got the deal. Here it is. And they can't say no to not buying that deal because they asked for that criteria, unless you have it crazy overpriced or something nuts. But that's another really good way to find wholesaling real estate deals. I'm telling you, not a lot of people talk about these type of methods, but these are the methods you have to start doing if you have no money to become successful in wholesaling real estate. Remember, guys and gals, it's not about how experienced you are or how much money you have or how old you are or what nationality you are. It doesn't matter. What wholesaling real estate discriminates on and actually cares about the most is how much work you put in. If you put a lot of work in, you will be rewarded handsomely in this business. If you don't put in the work and you think you deserve to get a deal, that's not how it works. The more work you put in, the more marketing or the more shots behind the 3-point line you can take. To score more points, you have to take more shots. So when somebody comes up to me and says, like, how do I do more wholesaling deals or how do I get my first deal? The answer is always market more. Unless you have a crazy flaw going on in your business that I can help you out with, put in the work, bring up the wholesaling marketing volume game, and you'll be poised for wholesaling real estate success. Now, if you got any value from this video and you want to learn more about wholesaling real estate and you don't have any money, but you want to join a $6,000, $7,000, even $8,000 mentorship, well, that's what freewholesaling.com is all about. It's a free real estate wholesaling course with no upsells. I have absolutely nothing to sell you at all. There's no top tier coaching program. That's the top of the tier you can get because you talk to me absolutely for free in that course. You will learn step by step the entire wholesaling real estate process, and you'll get links to talk to me one-on-one absolutely for free. Go to freewholesaling.com and I'll see you guys there. Remember, if you got any value from this video, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. This is Zach signing out. Have a blessed one.